I'll show off the latest ReshiZard while we're at it. I'm sure people are happy to see the Pheromosa has exited the list. In favour of arguably a much better card, Tag Switch. I think that's good. What's my latest Mewtwo like? I forget. Haven't played Mewtwo in a few days. Okay. Oh, the screenshot list isn't playing stamps. I need to put those in. I thought I had too much space in here. I was like, what have I done wrong? I'm going to play one Tag Switch.
Right, there's one other thing I need to do before. Oh. And that is... Is this the folder? Maybe.
Okay, that looks good.
I'm going to have no idea where to find this.
What are you after?
Just some CCG stuff.
Alright.
I need to check whether I've saved a document. You can shit challenge file whenever though. In your turn. It's playtesting. Oh, yeah, I've got brown first.
Excuse me.
Okay. So you want to play against basic red, right? The basic red theme deck.
I think it'll be at least 2 rounds at Worlds, so...
To beat out all those basic greens.
Thanks so much for the sub, Sylphco. That is awesome. You are the best.
Welcome, welcome.
Today is ReshiZard Day. This week I'm going to try and bash out the top decks each day.
What was yesterday? Rom.
Pika Rom.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Just doing a little Facebook post because it's not our normal time.
You're good. You're good.
Want to draw 3 cards? Yes, I do. Thank you very much. Oh, someone's hosting. Paul, thank you so much for the host, dude. Tom, how's it going? Hey man, how's it going?
I can't see any of these messages in chat. It's rubbish.
This is a good bit of cardboard against this deck. So are these, though. But we do have this right now. What's my play next turn? Probably involves this and this.
Except for Joe Face.
The Joe Face coin. I need to see how far away we are from the next emote, actually. That's a good point you raise. I might just get the double Zard out, you know. Let's not get too fancy. Let's just say the Zards are ready to go for the whole game now. I think that's probably the play. I do want to get an energy going. So I think it's going to be a bit of a painful one. Don't get to test out the Lucamine this game. It's not really a game for Lucamine, though, particularly. I think it's mainly Malamar where it matters.
Yep.
Cool.
Alrighty.
Let me get some music on as well. some non-copyright music.
Some non-copyright based music.
Happy summer music? Yes.
I think so.
That sounds fine.
Not with the weather very summery today. Hey ho, we can make.
Did I move house? Yes, I have moved house. Matt Manning coming in with the sub, my guy. Thank you. Massive res upgrade. Oh, that's quite loud actually. Let me turn this down. That should be fine. Still want to hear myself think just a little bit. Wolf of War, happy to catch the stream. Yeah, this is not our normal time to stream, but yeah, we're both here playing Pokemon, so why not?
Oh, sweet.
A card.
Another lightning energy.
The dream.
Stunning. Although we don't have a turn. Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. So unlucky.
Power plant me. Sand boy.
Ratening, thanks so much for following. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Need a haircut? Yeah, I was gonna have a haircut today, but I didn't. I woke up too late. I'm gonna have a haircut sometime this week though. It is looking a bit silly. Absolute mop.
Mop. I'll be honest, mate.
I appreciate the honesty. Thank you.
Honesty is the best policy. Is it dead? Oh, no. It's not.
Do you think this matchup is 50-50? From our testing, I think Pikarom is slight favoured. But it's close. Lost Idea DC, thanks so much for the follow as well. That's awesome. Don't listen to the propaganda. I need to get a man bun. Can you imagine? I'm definitely not a man bun kind of person.
You're not a man bun man.
I'll pay you. Benji, have you figured out what colour you're going to dye your hair, by the way? Green or pink? That is so disgusting. Great choice. Half. Oh my god.
That would be wild.
You can cosplay as Cosmo and Wanda just by turning from side to side.
What a reference. What an incredible reference. Okay. Cosmo and Wanda.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Too easy.
Do people question it, Benji?
How dare they? It may look like we're in trouble, boys, but in reality... No, we're definitely in trouble.
This is all part.
Why did I choice helmet as well? That's so stupid. Oh, I'm a fool! I'm a fool! This hand needs work. Choo-Choo is just so scary for this matchup. That's the difference. The main difference between these matchups, at least.
Yeah.
Properly bleaching it so it lasts. Jeez. Commitment to the cause. I like it.
I'm gonna say fair play, to be honest. It's good cause.
Definitely should have saved the choice helmet. I could come back to get us, guys. Only raised £23 though. Hopefully when people actually see you around at Worlds, it'll go up. Titterly Tan, thanks so much for following.
Think of the children.
This is definitely the starting point for the turn.
So lucky.
It's just, what next?
That's a good turn next turn. Stupid song is in my head now. Never really need to have 4 energy on. Whereas this way I can static shot.
True.
I think I want to do.
Sounds good.
Oh,
Burbe, how's it going?
Zero aura. Attaching it to the zero aura gives me 10 more damage. Should have done that. Pikachu and Zekrom GX. far.
How many E-powers we talking? 2 gone. Okay. Here's hoping. He hasn't stamped us yet, though.
I can't knock you out, right? There's
No.
no attack that knocks me out. That knocks you out. Well, that's happening 100% of the time.
Yep.
Let's kick things off with that.
Yeah, good start.
What's the difference between 160 and 190? 190.
30 damage.
20. You're a genius. 190 means you can outrage 2 prizes anyway. 2 prizes doesn't help you, so that's fine. I don't want to draw an electron. Cynthia here, because that's not a... Okay, I think I use it. I think I bench this. I think I do. Okay. What's the difference between 190, 20, 50? That gives you outrage knockout, so we don't do that. Is it
GG?
hard for you both to stream so you can see Jack's do? My computer isn't set up for streaming. It probably won't happen in the world if I'm honest. But I want to create a set. Well, I have I'm on my personal account on Twitch at the moment, so it's something that I definitely would be interested in doing at some point. But I just don't. I can't really commit the time setting it up at the moment because I have so much to do before. So, before Worlds, probably not. After Worlds, it's definitely something I will look into.
Mm-hmm. The decks behind me are World Championship decks from previous years. So 2018, 17, 16, 15. I think that might be 14. I can't remember. Let's check. That might be 13 actually. 2014, 2013, 2010, and 2008. These are the ones I have completed. And then I have like odds and sods from other years as well. But I haven't got them all completed sets yet.
Which of those years is your favourite?
As in like my favourite 4
Yeah.
decks. Good question. I like 2015.
That was
Has Archetype, Groudon, Toad, and Landy Bats. The 2008 one's actually quite good.
I didn't play back then, so that will be a foreign.
And the one with Darkrai Eels and the other stuff is also quite cool. It's weird because you want to have like ones that don't have auto losses against each other because it's just like a waste of time.
Yeah.
And quite a lot of them just do.
Yeah.
But yeah.
No more Ultra Beasts. Don't you worry.
Okay.
It's a pretty good turn one.
There are no more Ultra Beasts in this list, no. I'm playing 2 switch and a tag switch now over the Pheromosa and 3 switch. So yeah. Evolutions packs have gone up. That's weird. I don't know why they would ever go up so drastically. There's still like squillions of those packs around. Let me check this.
Squillions being a technical term.
2013, was it a good year? Well, we got TDK. Also, the thing is as well, sometimes there are like good decks but bad lists, which sounds really weird to say because these are World Championship like decks that have gone quite deep. But sometimes like the senior and junior lists are either like very greedy or play like a couple weird cards because lower age division meta, like they can squeak through. Oh, there's Goth Gore here.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
pretty gross. Pretty gross to deal with. And then yeah, it's Eels and Darkrai, Sableye.
Fair. Seems good.
Of course 2013 was a good year. Rob won Nats. I mean like a good year to invest in the decks. I mean not invest, but like if you're gonna buy the decks. I've got the winning lists always on the front so I can see the years a little bit easier, and I've written on the top as well. Because I always forget. But yeah, I'm looking for a bunch of decks still. I've got it on a spreadsheet somewhere.
Of course.
Yeah, I need all of 2012. For some reason, 2012 decks have eluded me. For like a good price, at least. I've got 2 from 2011. I just need Queen Guard to complete 09. I don't have anything from 06 either. And I need 2 to complete 2007. 04 and 5, I only have 1 deck each. So, some of the older stuff is elusive. Some of the things that I can just sort of... I'll search maybe like every month to see if there's any for sale or whatever, but yeah. Mirror matches are always the most fun. Right, let's do this. Let's do this. The Volcanion Knockout looks pretty tempting here.
Jesus, it's putting me down. Is it raining when you are, Jay?
No.
What? Southern. Always rains here. So...
I'm gonna hate the lists for some of the really old ones. There are definitely some questionable lists. I mean, even in like 2017 and 18, there are questionable lists. Like in 17, I really dislike the Galissapod Decidueye list. In 2016, I hate Jesper's deck. Jesper's deck is embarrassing. It's so bad. I don't know how he ever did well with that. I don't know what the seniors meta was. It must have been literally just Night March and Toad, because I don't think it beats anything else, and even loses to Toad like a good amount of times. In 2018, what was it? We had Zorro, we had Pedro's list, we had... Oh, yeah, we had the we had the like Bennett Shrine build, but the thing that really triggers me is the Buzzrock list. Like Buzzrock was such like a popular deck for like the last 3 months of it being out or whatever, or like 6 months of it being out, and well, even longer than that really. It had been around for bloody ages. And just the list that was played by the junior is just so like greedy and weird. It was playing 2 Choice Band, 2 Fury Belts split, and then it played 2 Elixir and 2 B String, and it was like, I'm sorry, what? Like, come on, man. You gotta play more than 2 Elixirs. And only 2 B Strings? Like, disgusting.
Well, this isn't good. Is our rising Tapu Koko really bad?
Hmm. I'm gonna weld a 1 because if I draw another one, I can then heat factory it. Ah, that's what we were digging for. Sweet. How's it going, Laura?
Okay, that's good.
Do I play the list to the errors or do I try and fix them? I mean, I basically never really play these. I play it against myself sometimes, which is really sad. But I haven't played against a lot of other people with them before. I feel like if ever there's like 4 people here, though, we could just have like a day where everyone randomly picks one and has to like round robin or something. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the new place, Laura. Thanks.
Find me cards.
Do I have a suit for Sunday? Yes. It'll be the same suit I wear at Pokemon events. Does Luke? Yeah, Luke has his as well. He got his from his parents the other day. We're ready to go.
I wouldn't have scooped there, but...
Have you got your suit ready, Jack?
Yeah, I'm looking at my shirt now. All ironed and ready.
Yeah, I need to buy an iron and an ironing board at some point this week.
Oh, good. What time are you driving down? Because I will probably come up to better and drive down with you. Because...
I don't know. I need to check the invitation and see what time we have to be there.
2.
2?
Unless I said sweet. Definitely say 2. I actually have no idea where it is. If Kettering's en route, that'd be fantastic, but I'm pretty sure it's not. Unfortunately.
7 if you're just the knight.
I think we are.
I can't remember.
Oh my goodness me. Well.
Good.
Well, I started the Dene, but I guess I drew an extra 6 cards anyway.
Yeah.
So... right.
Yeah, I'm playing power plants in here.
I don't have a supporter in my hand. And I have both tag switches.
You got a travel iron, cheap for your apartment. That's a good shout, actually. They haven't invented a travel ironing board yet, have they?
No, they haven't. Let's go again, Joe, because I've prized both speaker arms.
Okay.
I've prized both. Oh, I don't.
It exploded on the floor? Oh my god.
What? Oh. Let me have a turn 1, and
there's mini ironing boards. The thing is, my shirts are far from mini. That's the problem.
How can you draw 12 cards and not have a... How does that happen?
How can she slap?
Yeah, let's get out of
IKEA.
here. Let's try again.
Pretty much everything that's in this room is from IKEA. The desk that I've got, the chair that I'm on, those, all from IKEA. Pokemon cards were not from IKEA.
But other than that...
My bed and my wardrobe.
IKEA.
Everything.
You can use anything as a mini ironing board, as long as it doesn't melt.
Brilliant!
No, but genuinely, like, it's usually fine.
Is it a scam? An ironing board's a scam.
Which blow the world wide open.
The world is your ironing board.
Scam is a very strong word. That sounds...
Well, it seems like they've been getting away with murder this whole time.
I'm pretty sure you can iron on a lot of different surfaces. We ironed on a MDF table from IKEA last year at uni.
What a
The house
treat.
didn't burn down, so
Coincidence?
probably. But
Why are you ironing on MDF?
because we didn't have an ironing board.
Oh, genius.
See, these problems happen worldwide, Joe.
Modern problems require modern solutions.
Exactly. Now you're thinking. I definitely have done all of this in the wrong order. This is fine.
You're completing your Team Rocket Returns master set today? That is sick. That's one of my favourite all-time sets as well. I think it's definitely my favourite EX set alongside Fire Red Leaf Green. Collection-wise, those sets are so good. Actually, Team Aqua versus Magma is really good as well. Man, EX sets are so cool. But that's definitely a really good one. Rocket Returns has some amazing unique artworks. So cool.
It's not worth me putting a stadium down here before I just searching for a stadium because it just gets bounced.
Unseen Forces. Unseen Forces is a good set as well.
I just need more targets to bounce when you eventually power plant. Okay, I'm not getting a stadium. I'm convinced myself.
So that'll be Emerald and Rocket Returns. Emerald's also a nice one. They have a bunch of legendary hollows. I've opened 2 boxes of EX Emeralds. My EXs were like terrible though. I think I just kept getting a bunch of Regirock EX or something like that. They need to bring back 100 card sets. None of this 200 plus nonsense. Like, hello, 214 cards to collect? Get out. No one cares. You've seen barely any GreenZard games? We're 1-1 in this matchup so far. I thought you prized your Pika ROMs.
That was the last game.
Oh. I've been
I've
busy.
had I had a whole conversation with you about stadiums.
Oh.
You're too busy looking at the X era.
Yeah,
But
literally all of those things is what's just happened.
I stadium nabbed before I did Denade, and then decided that it was better me just keeping that out in my deck rather than just playing one to thin one, because bouncing power plant is important.
You stadium navved.
I stadium nav got heads before I did Denade. I decided not to get a stadium from it because I'd rather have more physical outs.
Right.
When you power plant me.
I wouldn't do that to you.
You couldn't get one from this, so you either have it in hand or you're far too important. Like your hand is far too dead to be able. Nature Witch. Flare starter, so lucky for only 1 energy.
ReshiZard's running Volt. You want to start going second? No. You still choose to go first every time you can. Even though there's no longer let loose as an argument. Because you can't guarantee that you start a Volk. So you still go first, basically every time. You have 60-something% odds to start a Volk. And you shouldn't risk going second for that reason. Like, decks can start evolving earlier, and they can get extra manual attachments in and all that stuff. Try and put them on a clock quickly. You can't Flare Strike on your first turn.
Oh, I can't do this.
But I agree, if we could do that Soda King, that would be pretty good. I don't know how you're Flare Striking on 1. That's some list I got to get my hands on.
No.
Ah, yes, if you go first, you can do it on your second turn, for sure.
I am at a loss. I think I give you this.
Why aren't I playing the superior ability Zard? I think if I was going to play something similar to ability Zard, I would just play Mewtwo. Plus, I'm doing a different deck every day, so that's why we're playing Green Zard today. But yeah,
it's going to be a lot of Green Zard against Pikarom and Mally, because they're the only things I have built. But at the same time, they're probably 2 of the decks you'll see the most of. So, practice.
You know?
Okay.
Attach plus welder plus Mina. I see no issues. I'll have a day this week of Mewtwo, though. I think Mewtwo's better than Ability Zard. You can try and convince me on Ability Zard, though. My biggest issue with just, like, pure Ability Zard now is that you just don't have the reach that you used to have. Non-GX ability Zard. Oh, Monka ass.
What am I digging for this time? Nada, really. Tag teams, man, that's so dumb.
They can do bits.
It wasn't until I watched a video by Azul this morning. He was like, the way format is right now, you actually, in a lot of matchups, you actually never see 3 or prior. You just never get to play with, like, in old formats, you saw 59 of your cards. In this format, you see 57, like, in a lot of games.
Yeah.
Which is just, when you think about it like that, it's just dumb. It's so dumb. Well, can you stop getting 6 energy? You're actually such a...
We have to. If we don't get 6 energy in this matchup, we lose every time, I think.
Seems pretty important.
I just have to take the risk of losing to Stamp. That's why this matchup's really bad. Like, either you draw good and like blow me out before I get to 6, and then I'm like 2-shotting the whole time and you should win. Or I draw good, get ahead, and this happens, and I'm just like, man, I hope I can power up my next Zard.
Yeah.
Before you've killed everything. This match is good for ReshiZard, just play Shrine. Shrine doesn't change this whole situation though, right? The situation that we've got ourselves into isn't changed by a Shrine. Normally you will have to greens for the Shrine, and it's like very similar to us having to greens for a custom catcher for game anyway. It's pretty close. It's not the same, I know, but it's close to the same. It lets you set up 2 ReshiZards easier.
I did this in the wrong order. I could draw one more card. Oh. How many? What do I need? 350, 280, 310, 380. So I need 2 E-powers.
We'll punish a super aggro Pikarom attack, but they basically always just set up Choo Choo anyway.
I should have discarded that Pikarom. Whoops. Okay, cool.
Is Viridian the only secret rare stadium we got from this set? I think so, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
They decided not to give us Brooklet. The feels.
What would that change? What would be better? Zygarde would actually... This is my first thought.
I'm going to draw a card, I think. I don't know. No, we're going to do this. Michael's Gan, thanks so much for following.
You got greens, right?
And Elk Arcane, thanks so much for following. Yeah, I picked up a greens off greens.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
2 stamp is good.
Themelin, thanks so much for following. They're all rolling in.
Yeah, this is a really weird time for us to stream, so maybe we're hitting new viewers. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay. Oh. I did something. Oops. Behem deck. Was it not better to...
What are the chances of that? Say again?
I was going to say, would it not have been better to play the stadium custom for 2 and dig 2 deeper?
No.
But you dig 9 with your poker gear then?
But I dig 10 cards total if I...
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
So I chose to fail a gear. And in the gear I saw Lucamine Welder. And I draw bloody Lucamine Welder! Go away! Well played.
I drew Stamp. It wasn't well played, I drew Stamp.
Yeah, I mean, Volkner's good as well.
Yeah. I think I misplayed that last turn. I lowered my outs of being able to win if you hit healing there.
What else could you have done?
So I was like, I could have Volknered for exactly E-Power, but I was like, well, the E-Power doesn't change numbers, so it doesn't matter. But if I Volknered for E-Power, it meant I could pick Volkner for E-Power again next turn. So it meant a top deck of a supporter was a dead card. Whereas if I just got the because it didn't change any outs, I thought I'll keep the Volkner for more flexibility next turn. But it actually gave me like 3 dead outs in my deck to not win if you did hit healing.
I could have won that turn though. I could have, like, if the Poker Gear got me greens, I would have just won. That's another reason why I shouldn't have custom captured, because I could just greens for good. 1 mixed herb and custom catcher and just won.
Yeah, gusted up the
den. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the scary thing about what do you call it? Zapdos in this.
Yeah, I don't think you should actually use Zapdos. I don't know though.
I started it that game.
Yeah.
No, I think it because then it means you can pivot into the Dene and force him to take 8, whereas I just can't do that if I ever have Zapdos on the board. Okay.
Is Mewtwo Mewbox a good deck? What's the best variant? I think Welder build is the best build. I think it's reasonably strong. I think it's being written off for a terrible Malamar matchup, but it's not as bad as you think. However, it also has some other challenges.
GGNGX could be pretty funny in the Mali match.
Yes, that's a worry for this deck for sure.
I hadn't read that you can. I didn't read that there was no clause on it before. So when I saw somebody the other day, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
You just won the game, sir. Behem to Worlds or Omastar. I mean, Behem, but neither. But Behem. I'm sleeving up Behem for Worlds, but not to play it. To show people it. Show people that you can make 60 cards.
Show people the power.
Show people a really powerful deck that I probably wouldn't take to the World Championships.
Behem's winning seniors.
I could run it in the open. How exciting would that be?
Meme he mem. Meme
Nearly that. Meme him him.
Meme Rhapsody.
Meme him him. Okay. What am I doing? I am not able to get a
How's it going, Trash Ketchum lol?
Love the name.
Love the name.
Am I able to get a turn?
I guess this can be our last peak run matchup, and then we'll
Yeah.
try and get some other stuff.
If I do this, get switch. Attack, switch. I need E-switch either way.
Try and get some games in versus Behemoth. Plus no.
I can build a here.
No. Save Behemoth for another day.
You're going through each of
The
the top
16th
decks,
of
right?
August,
So-
I think, is the day we save Behemoth for.
Don't tell them, don't tell them. Oh, I really don't know whether I can knock out. I can't tell.
Started getting into the game. You've got the Unified Minds pre-made decks, and that's about it. Well, it's a pretty fun game. We've
They're pretty
both
good
been playing
decks.
for 10 years,
To be
so
honest. The Psychic deck has a 2/2 Malamar.
that's really good. Buy the Psychic one.
What?
Play the
Oh,
Psychic
buy the
list.
Psychic one. I thought you said why the Psychic one.
Yeah.
Felix self, but
Buy 2 copies of the Psychic deck, and then you're
I think
pretty
it has a couple of
close.
Cynthia and stuff as well. I think it's got I think it's a fairly decent deck.
Sweet.
And the Mewtwo one from the last set is also really good. They've released some really good decks over the past couple of
Yeah.
sets. The Mewtwo one has like a 2/2 Salazzle line, which isn't amazing right now, but is a good card.
Yeah. You prefer the other deck? Yeah, maybe like in terms of theme deck v theme deck, but if you want to try and convert into like a real archetype for like the regular ladder, you probably want to pick up Malamars, because that'll be like a really cheap, powerful archetype that you can play. So if you want to search some like Malamar decks on YouTube, and if you just try and play like a non-GX build, it'll be pretty cheap and easy to trade for, I would think.
I can build. I can play Malian after this. So
Yeah.
You can see Malamar in action.
If you need to learn how to build a proper deck, there's this YouTube channel called OmniPoke,
Called Rare Candy TCG.
and it gives you all your Pokemon needs.
There are a lot of good Unified Minds decks, including but not limited to the 2 you're seeing now, and Malamar. The sweet Bahian mirror with no one. Holy, there's 3 Reshis in my face now. Oh yeah.
In your face!
Literally so in my face right now. Right. Good. Good.
You're liking the BRB music? It's non-copyright music, so I can actually post this on YouTube. I think it adds something in the back. Just some elevator music, but a bit more uplifting. Breaks the silences. The thing is, I can't really post any other YouTube content, because if ever I want to do like a deck list analysis, I can't play any games unless I have someone waiting on standby for like 10 minutes while I just sit there talk about the deck. They're out there twiddling their thumbs, and then like I play the games. So I think this is probably the best like pre-worlds content I can do. Seeing as I've already done pretty much deck lists of like the majority of decks out there. Double bench barrier Mew or one Mew, one anti-super scoop up Mr. Mime.
One Mew, not one Mr. Mime, I think.
Yeah, I don't think I'd played two Mew.
Yesterday.
Give us a post-rotation ladder. I mean, that would be the dream.
I played some Mime in my Psychic Mally yesterday. And I think I'd always play that over second Mew. Mew is really good, but Mew is there for literally one matchup, whereas Mime actually hits two. Hits one, like the matchup is overlapped, but also hitting Dark Box is really good, especially with that kind of strategy where you want to be spreading and deading. No
fear of Tagbot. I mean, you're still playing one Mew, so.
Oh yeah, Tagbot is terrifying, but if you time the Mew, they can really sad turn for Oh, Joe, what have you done? They can sometimes have a really difficult turn where they maybe have to forget about the Pikarom with 6 energy for the turn and go about finding a way to custom catch the Mew, which can sometimes leave the Pikarom stranded or for you to be able to hit it first. So just playing one Mew is good enough. Right, well, that makes my Dedenne a lot worse, doesn't it? Nice one.
How's the testing going? It's going okay. I'm personally not like a huge advocate of GreenZard. A lot of people say it's got like a really good Pikarom, but from like the last 5 days, I've probably played like 15 or so of this matchup, and I don't think I've won a series yet, so I think GreenZard isn't the best archetype to play for Worlds. Oh, crumbs. Is there a ruling on Rescue Energy? I'm not sure. All I know is they got rid of the old Rescue Energy. Papa Blast, thanks so much for following.
How's your hand, Joe? Is it good, or should I stamp you again?
It's a random 3 into a random 3.
Yeah, I know. Oh, well, you're alive.
Bust.
Well, this is terrible, isn't it? I've used 1 E-power. Oh, no.
Trash Ketchum, you like the quad Keldeo deck? That's quite an anti-meta toolboxy kind of deck. Well, not toolboxy, it's just an anti-meta deck, really.
How many customs have I got there?
I'm doing pretty well on the stamps. Yeah.
Oh, should I have stamped it again, chat? Should I have re-rolled?
We can win if we find greens, right?
Not hitting E-power there is so bad. What was your stamp?
Poker gear that missed.
Oh.
Now you look fine.
now I feel better. Pulled a Keldeo in the pre-release event I went to. That's another thing to consider. Like, just building a deck based on what you have immediately at your disposal is still a decent strategy to go by. Even if, like, Keldeo doesn't seem like the strongest deck right now, but even so, just building it because you have the cards for it can sometimes be sinking a load of money into an archetype to then find you don't actually archetype that much.
Thanks so much for the sub, for giving relief 3 months in a row, my guy. Thanks for the support.
Well, I lose if you hit Welder Energy. Stamp you again.
You can't stamp me.
No, I've used them both.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you were like, oh, I could.
Stamp you again.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm playing 3 stamps.
You pull 2 Dragonites. Dragonite's such a annoying card to pull because it gets you close to Mewtwo, but you have to commit so much towards Mewtwo. So just ignore the fact that you pulled them, I think.
Play Keldeo in your Behem, so it could go with that.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
print out proxies and practice with a deck is always a good.
Take a look around for local
plan.
leagues as well. They are so good for meeting your local community and that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's really, really good getting to know people around you because it can help for traveling to events. It can help for testing, see what you like. It can help for literally so many different reasons.
How much Mewtwo have I tested? Not like the most out of all the other decks, but like a reasonable amount, I would say. Not like a stupid amount, but I got a good feel for it, for sure.
Sometimes trading the actual packs themselves, that's the best way of getting cards sometimes, Trash Ketchum. It's like, opening packs is good if you want to grab some like commons and uncommons usually, though with the sets getting so big, I'm actually starting to better just to trade for everything now. Could you play Mewtwo with 3 copies of Mewtwo? I think so.
Yes.
I think
I would play it with 3 copies of Mewtwo. I wouldn't play it with 4.
Have you got me, Joe B?
No.
Oh.
I have greens, I can't get any more energies in play.
Oh. Custom reviews. Use 2 customs. So I lose to custom catchers plus welder. Use 2 welders. So you get a fire crystal. What was the other card you got off that?
I played a fire crystal. I took
Yeah,
the
yeah.
heat factory in the custom catcher.
Okay, and you played fire crystal. Well, I can't do anything, so it doesn't really matter what you have in your hand.
Slow Ducket League. That seems like a fun league deck.
It's a predictable play, but I think it's the only play I can make.
Yep.
Oh wait, I can do this.
Second stadium nav coming in.
Doesn't help. Doesn't help.
Oh, I thought you were trying to replace Heat Factory.
Yeah, I can replace Heat Factory. I'm thinking I can actually attack the bench though. I still have all 4 customs. That forces us to find switch as well.
I mean, you're paralyzing the active, so.
Yeah, but this leaves Mixed Herb as an out.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
True.
Yeah. Sure. Give me.
How many points are we at so far? I've just top 8'd 1 cup. I've only been to 1 cup so far, so.
What cup was that?
Davers.
Oh yeah. I've top 4 to cup. That's it so far. I'm going to a cup this weekend. As you are, right, Joe?
Yep.
We're going to Sutton.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm at 32. Hoping to improve that this weekend. Just with another top 4 or something. The big brain plays from Mr. Old. When you say that, Ben, that makes me think I did something. To me, this means he needs more outs, I think. He needs more cards to do stuff. Or to win the game this turn. I don't mind him doing stuff if he's not winning the game, because I still have outs to pull for customs, but... Good luck for the cups. Thank you. Do you know what you're going to play, Joe?
Ha!
Nice. Probably just going to play Pika crumbs. No time to play until exams are over. I've been there. It's a sad, sad time.
Do I have win? If tag switch is in deck, I have win. Sweet.
Tag switch is in the deck.
Wait, do I?
Win.
No. Because I need to...
There's not enough energy, right? You need a welder.
No, because I can outrage. Tag switch custom. I have switch in hand, but I can't retreat again. So yeah, I'm still a card away.
Only car radiation to your right.
Oh, I thought I had it. If only I had Pheromosa right now, it'd be game.
Well.
Which means we gotta try and deny him win, I guess.
Here comes the herbs. The herbiture. Do any of you play Hearthstone anymore? Or is it just me? I love that little giggle. Shut up, Joe. You're as excited as
So
I am.
hopeful. Anyone!
So hopeful.
Anyone at all!
One of you guys must. Surely. Yikes. Oh, we hit a Volkner. Does that help?
Pheromosa too good. Tried it for my suggestion and you're really liking it.
Hearthstone's not even real. How dare you, Ben? Get out.
Pheromosa's kind of hit and missy though. It's like, once he's there, you're happy to see it. But it's just spaces.
I think you got me.
Did I get you? How many catches Jack played? He's only played 2.
The Ombudsman's coming to get you.
Hearthstone PvP. No. Hearthstone PvE. Yes. How's it going, Clive? I'm testing with Jack a little bit today, but if he has to go, which I think he does, like when his
I'm not sure.
dad
You can
gets
take a
back.
couple of games again.
We can do some viewer games.
I still only have 2 decks, so I don't mind subbing out for a little while I see if I can trade some cards.
We'll play a couple games against Mally, and then we'll
Yeah.
and then I'll
Yes.
open it to the viewers.
Cool. I mean, you have. Well, I'm not just gonna scoop. You might not have it somehow. The Ombudsman's coming to get you. I mean, I'm assuming you have it, but yeah. GG.
Yep. What time is it here in the UK? 4:30. Alright, we can play some ReshiZard matchup.
1 sec. Let me just check my Mally list.
Let me just add a Tina Chomp.
No, I'm pretty happy. Go. Shoot.
Trash Ketchum, you like the YouTube? Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hey.
And thanks for the follow. I try my best.
Single mixed herb healing states is so good. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Clive streaming. I'll try and get some games in a bit with him. Everyone wants me to play with Clive. What about Jack?
Guys,
Poor little Jack.
I'm going to Worlds too.
Don't make him go against standard Wheezing with all these post-rotation decks.
God's sake.
Don't leave him to the ladder.
Ugh. You guys.
You guys.
I literally stopped making videos on the channel for a few months just to do exams, and everyone forgets. Feels bad, man.
Never forget.
It feels so bad, man. Fine, I'm winning Worlds, and you'll remember me.
Maybe.
I'd rather play Hearthstone than PTG ladder. Exactly, and you guys play PT.
That's the thing. We're streaming early today, so we can play Hearthstone later. Ah.
Genius.
P1 Power, thanks so much for following. Metal Energy. He has 1 bop potential. Good to know.
He's got access to boppage.
Certified bop potential.
I'd like you to know that the Ombudsman is coming to get you.
Stop.
As seen here.
I don't know if you get banned if you change your name to that at a cup. It's inconspicuous enough that you might get away with it for a while. Cheers for the sub, Ben. Thank you very much, dude. The thing is, like, it's only... Like, no one ever reads out loud, like, the name they've faced. They just read the table number and sit down. If the judges had to read it out loud or something, they might get the gist. Do I need to be decent to register for regionals in Sheffield? Not at all. I mean, it is a bit pricey to sign up to a regional straight out the gate, but if you want to get some real tournament experience straight away, that's a good way to do it. But it's not like you don't have to like be good to just play, right? Oh, cheers, Jack. I would say, though, before you just go into the deep end of a regional, I would definitely try going to like a league challenge or a cup or something like that, just to get a bit of a better feel of the game.
Yeah.
I think you'll learn a lot just from going to cups and challenges. Also, it's one of those things where you don't want to jump straight into the deep end, feel frustrated that you like may end up losing a good amount of games just because it's still so new for you, and you're coming up against some like serious people who have played for months or years. So I would start small and build up to a regional, especially because they're so pricey these days.
Jack wouldn't be drawing as well. It's so... I'm actually so annoyed I'm drawing well at the moment. So annoyed. I want to be drawing bad, so I stopped considering this deck.
Start with an internet.
I guess I gotta turn to attack for the first time all weekend.
Yeah, me and Jack are both going to Worlds. Randomly went to a regionals and got hooked. That's really cool. That's cool. I need to break my world's curse, I think. It's about time I broke the world's curse.
Stupid Malamar. Drawing wetland things.
You'll break in 2020. Why? Oh, look at that value. How'd I perform last year? I lost my winning end last year for day 2.
Day 2. I have actually never been. This will be my first year playing nearly 10 years. Because finally I'm actually in a position where I can go. Feels good because it's Worlds. Go to GHQ, everyone's at Worlds, might as well do a couple. Just go to top teams as soon as this hopefully Worlds next year. The Cup during Worlds weekends last year was really good because they put the stream on in between rounds, so it meant that we could keep up with what was going on like, in between rounds and stuff. And GHQ is just—it's one of my favourite cup places to go to play cups. Everyone there is so nice. I love it up there. Plus, I often do well there, so
no bias.
No bias. No bias, but we have had a whole car convert before.
Just happens sometimes.
Oh, that was one of the best weekends of my life. So much fun.
Best weekends of your life.
It was. Dominoes effect. Introducing James to Peep Show.
Oh, that was such a good weekend, actually.
So much happened that weekend. It was incredible. You eat way too much Dominoes, Jack. That was my favourite part, personally.
That was actually just the funniest thing that's ever happened to anyone, ever. Just that he was laughing, and we were laughing, but they were not about the same thing at all. And to this day, none the wiser. None the wiser.
It's so unhealthy. It's actually embarrassing. Like, so unhealthy. You gotta laugh. You gotta laugh. Gotta laugh at the ombudsman coming to get you. Sweet cup. There were so many memes that weekend. It was incredible.
So many memes. Sweet cup.
The sweetest.
I need to stop some of your burst potential, I think. Even though I'm double blazing into a Malamar, it feels correct. You're looking very bursty out there right now.
There's a burst about you.
You like having the sub badges? Yeah, I think Connor did a good job on them. Yeah, so I've attended 3 Worlds. And I've not day 2'd once, I'm afraid.
So what were your decks? Banterbox.
Espion Garb.
Yeah, Espion Garb.
And Straight Buzz.
Yeah.
Well, Buzz Octillery. Possibly if I had played Buzz Cargo instead, I would have done better. Kind of wish I had played Mad Cargo. But oh well, here we are. Maybe if I just played Buzz Rock. Rob hitting against 2 1-prize Mallies that day. Shaking head. Alright, let's rewind the turn.
Yeah. Stop that.
It's rewind time.
It's rewind time.
Still not very happy about this. You are looking bursty all over again. Hand size is low though. Maybe I shouldn't have welded. Maybe I should have just leucemined. I don't know though. Man, this deck feels like once one ReshiZard goes down, the game just spirals out of your control at pace.
Spirals. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's gone. It's over.
Have I not played a meta deck at Worlds yet? Espeon Garb was meta. My Espeon Garb list was the most boring Espeon Garb list you've ever seen. It was maximum copies of everything. I did terribly.
Copies a la maximum.
I faced some heavily teched Gardevoirs.
Oh, that's right. I remember you telling me about that. They were pretty gross.
Round 1 it was double Acerola, double Wonder Energy. Round 2 it was just 1 and 1 of each. That played 3 Blower. So
That's silly. That was actually just silly.
by then. I think with Espeon Garb was, I tied both those games, but because I tied the first one, I was like, ties don't help us here, so I'll scoop. And then I have to win out, and I just didn't. Yeah, I think on my first 4 rounds I faced 3 Guardies that were all heavily Espeon Garb teched. When Wonder Energy wasn't really like a thing, it was like there was like murmurs of it. If you remember.
At all.
Yeah. So the thing was, it was John Eng that won an ARG event like the week before Worlds with Espeon Garb, and part of his like win condition was just going like divide GX and then Espeon EX them all up.
Yeah.
So then literally for Worlds everyone just teched around that, and I was like, oh, damn, I needed those things. Yeah.
Yeah. Are there any ARG events this year? The week before?
I have no idea.
I haven't heard anything. I feel like we would have heard something by now.
Please stay trapped, good sir.
Stop right there, thank you.
How's ReshiZard doing against anything playing Frostless? I mean, you can imagine how it goes, right? But I don't really care.
I've seen exactly one deck play Frost Breloom. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen talk on Verbank and Hayfonte about it being played with Spiritomb, but I don't agree.
One time.
Dostik, thanks so much for following. Do you know if Switch is your last prize?
Oh, clicked the wrong Pokemon. Switch is in the deck, so I have game.
Yeah.
But I've promoted Giratina, so we're going this route instead.
Okay. That's a bold strategy. See if it pays off for him. I don't think you can get punished anyway. I think you're fine.
I was like, if I switch into Giratina, oh, what am I doing? Goodness sake.
Have you just attached to a Malamar as well?
Yes, I did. I was like, if I switch into Giratina, I can hit him, so then if he kills my Ultra Necrozma, Espeon GX is an attacker. Not realising, but I could end this game.
Spiritomb's been a deck that I've tried to tussle with for a while, but it didn't win a single game today when me and Jack were testing it before the stream. So I'm pretty confident it's not good. Yeah, I don't have any more. I have one custom prized, so I can't win no matter what.
Oh, okay.
So ReshiZard isn't winning any games. Interesting.
Be breathing. I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick.
Yep. Okay. Let me quickly go on to Twitch and find Clive's stream so I can add him on in-game. What's Clive's in-game name? Or what's his stream name? Ah, here we go. Believe it or not, it's Clive. Oh, he covers up his IGN. Wait, what was it? Yeah, he covers up his IGN. Kliveaw ZXC? Is that what it is?
Right, I'm back. Use all it takes to win 2. Nah, that's not right.
Hopefully that's worked.
Just some better manipulation. Firebat's just tweeted, don't forget to buy your pre-order for Loom. I just bought mine now, literally 2 hours before the set's released. Goodness sake.
Right, let's do it.
Oh, there's going to be so many streams tonight. So many streams.
You got murdered by Clive yesterday. What was he practicing? I just paused the stream straight away. I don't know what he's playtesting with. Be interesting to see what he's practicing. Oh, he's trying Blacephalon. Nice. Gonna be a rough day in the office for GreenZard then. Is ReshiZard tier 7? Question mark.
7.
I haven't had the chance to Lucamine once either. I think that's a card I should cut.
Too cute.
Way too... just too slow.
Yeah.
So I think I should...
It does feel like you... After playing a couple of hands of the deck yesterday, you have to... Worldring every turn.
Yeah.
Especially in this format where your ReshiZards are actually getting knocked out these days.
Mm-hmm. I'm the one who's tier 7? Oof.
When Zoroarks were 2 or 3 hitting into you, you probably have time, but when Choo-Choos are just detonating you, you don't.
Do I play Palpad? No, I was trying out this Lucamine thing so I could have a have an extra Lysander Labs against Malamar, funnily enough. But yeah. I can add the Shrine after this game. We'll cut Lucamine and cut the Labs. We'll add Shrine and we'll add a second Bills maybe.
Bill.
We'll go back up to my good old 2 count of Bills analysis. Green Light, as I like to call him.
Green light. Cause light.
Same green taste, 0 value.
Embarrassing. You see that, Joe? That's a good play. Just made a good play. You see it? I think you saw it.
I saw it.
What's it? Why is it drawing so well? I'm so angry. Why can't I just brick? I genuinely don't mind bricking.
This is the ex-girlfriend that keeps coming back. For Jack, at least.
Really is. I go to sleep thinking I'm not going to play Malamar. I wake up. The first thing I did this morning, Joe. Malamar. Literally the first thing.
First action of the day.
I was like,
Shocking.
oh, well. Google Azul GG Malamar list.
Do you not mean Google OmniPoke Malamar list?
I mean, Google OmniPoke Malamar.
Thank you very much.
Do I want an extra Inkay down, or do I want a supporter?
I think you meant to say Google the no leaks Malamar list. You bricked through the entire thing with Mally. That's funny. I'm not a huge fan of Acrobike. I don't think it like digs very well, and this deck doesn't have like many cards you want to bin.
I agree completely. I just don't know how. It's just a turn 1 card that I feel like you have to play, just to keep you in the game.
What, in Zard?
Oh, you mean in Zard? Sorry, I don't think it's that good in Mali to be.
Oh.
You want to hit exactly Energy or Tina from it, and every
Yeah.
way to...
With Zard, it's like you want to hit exactly Energy as well. I've also seen a handful of ReshiZards play like 1 copy of Fang Club, and I just sort of give the confused face at that. I'm not huge on that.
I'd say, yeah, that feels super weird.
Let's do these things. Nothing like flare striking through a Jirachi, am I right?
Do a double blaze. You've seen some Zards play a wait and see hammer. Interesting.
Dave, not kill me.
kill you. I need a man. Do this. Do this. Do this.
My reaction to wait and see hammer, just wide eyes. That's a stamp in Malamar, Jack. What have you changed?
I'm sure I told you this. I've found space for 2 stamps.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm...
And he complains about bricking.
Dex being able to...
He complains about bricking. Just found space. What? I imagine you're playing 3 Cynthia and no Ditto. Is that about right?
That's the one. Rabbi, I'm watching you. No one can draw that well with Malum. Playing 3 Cynthia and no Ditto. Oh my god, I'm actually so close to knocking you out. That's... Can I get anything off Stellar Wish that means I can? What do I get off of Stellar Wish that means I can? I need to discard an energy. How do I discard an energy that I don't have?
Pretty sure you can't.
That's really weird. Attaching to the Giratina.
Punished.
Very good. Okay, cool. How do I want to do this?
Are you playing no Judge then, Jack?
Yeah, no Judge.
Playing...
I took out Erica's.
What, you're just playing 8 supporters?
Yeah. Because Erica's not a turn 1 supporter, so I'll play an insta-play card instead then.
I'm just going to put the mic up to my brain and see what it thinks about cutting supporters. Yeah, okay.
Erica's not a turn 1 supporter. If I was playing Judge, I wouldn't cut Judge it.
It's not a turn 1 supporter, but it's a supporter.
Hey, if Rabbi can do it, I'm allowed to do it. Rabbi can do it and not get punished. I mean, I haven't been punished, so apparently the deck should just not be playing very many supporters.
Boost. Cut supporters from your deck for extra consistency. That's the rule.
You can only play 1 supporter per turn, so just play 1 supporter, because you can't... If you draw into more, you can't use them.
All unplayables.
So many unplayable. I've also given up with Mali completely though, so my list genuinely could be trash. I'm done with.
That's good to know.
I'm just gonna play Rabbi's list and just never get punished ever in my life ever.
How's it going, Mark? You good? I don't think I'm gonna win
well.
Worlds. It's a solid maybe right now.
I'm considering it.
It's on my to-do list. If I am going to win Worlds, it won't be with ReshiZard. I know that much. It's pretty gross. I was hoping for one of these so I could just like get through this. I saw on the Limitless chat that you found the answer, Mark, so if you want to message that my way, I mean, that's cool. That's fine. I'll allow it.
That would be swell.
That would be swell. I know nothing about this format. Okay. Okay, cool.
Tell you what, man. Mark's an honest guy.
Yes.
At least he hasn't baited you.
Like Luke has.
Eyes. Eye emoji.
Chat's gonna win with the new and improved Ultra Malamar list, though, apparently. Absolutely wrecking
I don't
me.
want to be doing this.
Absolutely wrecking. Seems like tag teams v Malamar. That's the long and short of it, yeah. Pretty much. What do I think are the top 3 decks in the format? I'll do you one better. I'll give you my top 10 on a YouTube video. With deck lists! Pog.
Pog lists.
How good is Pika? Pika's the Badiff.
Pika Zeg. There it is. He said it. He said Pika Zeg. What do I want to do this turn? If you knock me out...
Didn't we already get that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Pikarom's my best deck right now. I've been trying to find meta solutions this whole time, knowing that Pikarom is just always there for me if I need it. Which is cool. I also need to figure out how much I want to tech for Mali, aka if I want to play Scoop Ups or not.
How much you want to take for what, sorry? Mali, did you say?
Yeah.
You said and I didn't know whether it was Mali or...
Scoop Ups or no Scoop Ups is basically the question I have to ask myself.
So much space. So many cards that we can't play if we play Scoop Ups, Joe.
True story.
So many good cards as well. It's not like you can just get rid of the bad cards.
Tech for it day one. Yeah, I think I'm on the same lines as Mark right now.
Oh, yikes.
I want to draw into heals, so I think we Pokegear before the Heat Factory and before the Welder to not feel any supporter.
Right.
Okay.
100% got to play 40 cards. What about Labs? You'd be surprised if Mali doesn't start playing Mr. Mime.
Yeah.
Scoop-ups are getting more and more hype, I must admit.
They are getting a bit of traction these days.
And Mr. Mime, I was talking with Adam about this last night. I think Mr. Mime is pretty much always safe in Malamar as well because they have to kill. And they have to go after Inkays anyway, just because they blow you out. So
they do what?
Mr. Mime is pretty safe, I think.
Well, that's got to happen.
Oh, but I just drew my reset stamp of prizes. Not fair.
You still have so much burst potential on me, it's scary. I didn't draw any of my heals. Boo.
I don't have much more burst. Hello.
Todd Rooklive, thanks so much for the sub, dude. 17 months, my guy. Reset stamp and no Guzma in this format sounds absolutely horrible. There's a few things I'd like to change about this format. No more Guzma is not one of the things I would change. Esteemed Cabbage, thanks so much for following.
Steamed cabbage. Cabbage? That's my favourite.
It was esteemed, not steamed.
Oh. Well, steamed cabbage is my favourite type of cabbage. That's a fun fact.
That's a free fact there. Unprompted fact from
Same
Jack.
Time tomorrow for another Jack.
Labs? Yeah, I'd be playing Labs in Pikarom already, so...
Another Jacoby and Probably have to do this because giving my Mars is sad.
Top 10 OmniPoke facts. Hashtag unprompted Jack fact.
Could make that a series, Joe.
Jack fact of the day.
Did you know? Well,
Well, what?
didn't hit stamp.
How many stamps are the decks playing? Pikarom, ReshiZard, and Jax Mally are all playing 2 copies, Mark.
Jax Mally.
Jack's unprompted Mally list plays 2. A number of decks don't play any though, Mark. Like, it's not unrealistic to see none in Mally, and it's not unrealistic to see none in, like, Dark Box. Mewtwo's not guaranteed to play it. Pikarom sometimes only plays 1. ReshiZard sometimes only plays 1.
It's a really good card, though.
That's the problem.
What I've started to realise since playing it is it's really good. I've been playing a lot of decks lately that don't mind getting stamped, which is why I thought, like, because they're board-centric decks, which is why I thought it wasn't nutso. But there's a lot of decks that really require pieces.
True enough.
And when you give them 2 cards to find their 4 pieces,
They often do.
they often do, and it does make you 10 times more angry with the game. But you're not sitting there thinking, oh, I could have done better. Yeah. GG.
Why is that GG?
Because I have no more burst, Joe. What's this burst you're worried about? I don't get it.
Get me some of that.
Why didn't you just attack me?
Because I'm worried about your burst.
I don't have any more burst.
Well, I don't know that. All I'm seeing is 3 Malamars and an Inkay in the back. Come on.
I'm sweating.
I'm absolutely sweating.
Stop.
Wasted Ocean, thanks so much for the follow. Did you just tell me to stop? Stop now.
Okay, this gives me one more turn to find Stamperoonie at least.
Clive is waiting for me. This game's coming to an end. Healing 140 with no drawback seems fair. How's it going, Wasted Ocean? Hope you're good, dude.
My win condition. How many energy displays? It says 11. 2. 2 energy there. How all in is stamping you to 1 and S-spurring the back?
It's probably the best play you can make.
Really? And just killing this Volk? I guess killing this Volk does literally nothing.
It puts me on a 1-turn window to find an energy card or, like, double customs.
So greens would get you it. Welder wouldn't get you it. Bills could get you it.
Greens would get me game. Greens would get me double custom for game.
But Welder and Bills. Bills could. Welder won't. You've used both Fire Crystals, so they're not outs. Fiery Flint isn't an out, because you don't have enough cards.
I mean, I'll just say this. It's better than going Stamp
Nothing.
Smack active. Stamp Smack active still gives me, like, a Volcanium promote to give me an extra draw. And I'm guaranteed to have an extra turn, right? So you probably should risk an Esper here.
I currently don't even have the stamp in hand to be.
Oh, okay,
This,
good.
This could be.
Get to work.
But
what we're getting back with Lusamine. Welder / green, as well as like if the stadium's important, labs or power plant. But we're cutting the Lusamine after this because I haven't used it once. So you're asking the right questions.
Congrats.
It was something I was trying just because one of my friends have been trying it.
I also have to commit to it before finding the stamp, which is scary.
Ace Pokemon, you enjoyed the top 10 video? Thank you. I like to think I'm close to the mark on most things.
Oh,
How's the Zard looking so far?
scary.
It's not done well. Has Zapdos TCG done a top 10 for Worlds?
I have no idea.
He did a tier list, I think. I don't think he did a top 10, though. Maybe he has. Maybe it's recent. Ginger Joe's not so ginger? Hello?
I saw him yesterday, and I'm sure he was. Have you dyed your hair again?
What? Not so... I don't understand. This is... Could it be any more ginger?
This is the best day of my life.
You just gave me Viridian Forest to win.
Oh, you... Yeah. So, now, we're gonna...
You're going to pretend that you haven't put that in.
Yeah.
And you're going to attack me, and I'm not going to draw a game, and you're going to have played perfectly and won the game.
Yeah. I mean, if I don't hit stamp here anyway. For nothing. Come on, Acro. Oh my god. Come on, Acro.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Oh, GG. I missed it. Do you have an energy in hand anyway?
Well, we can wait and see, can't we?
Like,
Yeah, I totally do.
yeah, I thought you might. Cool.
I'll get this out of the way to avoid a spell tag. Playing more cards to save time, now that is next level.
Wait, what? Playing your cards to save. What? Oh, I see. I mean, I could
This
have.
is the spell tag. Right, looks like Clive is ready for some games then.
Cool. I'm gonna try and build more decks because I want to.
We're going to switch up to Pikarom for a bit.
It said I had Blound built, but I can't find a list. I don't know what he. I don't know why it wouldn't let me play Blounds against you. It can't curse it or something. You're just not allowed to play it.
Playing Clone in Sheffield. Nice! Nice.
Hey, he's back.
I'm excited.
Suppose I've got to put the stream on now so I can watch.
It looks different because it's daylight. That's quite funny. I just Volkner for the comm and the energy, and I can guarantee Coco Prism. Coco Prism's here, Thunder Mountain's here. One tag switch. Do we have other two customs? Yes. Double stamp Stadium Nav is here.
Clearly two regions. Yeah.
Pretty aggressive, but The game is normally won on tempo in this matchup, so I don't hate it. Hand has become pretty weak, but we have a lot of good draws. One out of the 2 Lysanders, yep. There's no way to recover the mark, no. This is yellow stuff. Yeah, just to just to play against Clive for a bit. I'll play a few different decks against him.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
Give you a deck to play in the in-game tournaments? I don't know.
Make it wrong.
Sure. GreenZard, ew! Yeah, GreenZard hasn't won yet today. Has it? Has it won like a game today?
Yeah, it won the last game.
Oh yeah. Busted. It hasn't won many games. Oh, he's stream sniping. Come on.
1 for 22 record. I think it won a. I think it's probably won a handful of games. Not.
Oh, he plays Dawn Wings.
Not convincingly, right?
He got the Dawn Wings and chose not to play it, and then lilied. That is so weird. That is so weird. Our hand is trash. Good. Dual ball for a stadium. Yeah. Oh, that's a good card. Did they ever switch out the switches for Cherished Dawn Wings? No. I never did. How's Esper performed in Mali? It was really annoying for me last night when I faced Rabbi.
I like it.
Tag switch in the deck. It's so OP. Yeah, this deck's pretty strong, Mark. We are having a bit of brick factor, but we'll see. Like, his board started off with no energies, but he can still definitely, like, very easily kill us now. Because of our own Thunder Mountain.
You're always... It feels like you're only ever one top decker.
Yeah.
Getting back and going nuts at a game.
That's the hope.
Oh, I top deck Vulcan. I guess we're doing this again.
Run!
And...
All his cards are so shiny. I know, I'm jealous.
What do you mean you're jealous?
But not really.
All of them.
Yep. At least spend a tag switch, please. Not just an E-switch. Please be a tag switch, Clive. Or just don't. Oh, he has nothing? Oh my god. Pog! Run. Dun, 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 dun. So he plays the Dene. I've taken the one prize, so I think full blitzing and trying to set up the tag bolt isn't a bad plan. So that's what we'll do. We'll save Choo Choo for tag switch plays anyway, right? I can't just sit here and not draw cards this turn. If I attach active, we could Cynthia and try and replace Stadium, which actually seems really important to stop him tag bolting us. Because tag bolting us is so bad for us. I kind of want a Lily though, because we're already holding one custom and tag switch. It's also really bad if he like double custom full blitzes this one. His hand is 6 cards though, and I think an energy has to come over here then, which means I am going to play the Cynthia. The Lily for 2. Where does the full blitz go? It's so YOLO putting it active. No, we'll just Lily for 2. And keep the tag switch. I really don't want him to have customs on us, though. Customs would be very ugly. But we're basically custom / Volkner away from Wook game. Clive isn't playing Zygarde. We would do pretty badly if he plays Scoop Ups, by the way, because the Dedenne is part of our win con right now. Oh. Does he not have any more Dedens? Or does he want to power up a Choo Choo with a Choo Choo? Sorry, a Pika with a Pika. Other way around. That seemed like a very poor turn. So, custom catcher, draw is game. Jack, do you want to know what I drew?
I don't know why you're not just gonna play big. Like you should just play Pikarom at Worlds. You should just do it. Just do it, Mark. Oh, I'm gonna see if I can find a clip for you, Mark. You're gonna be really triggered, and I'm sorry, but I do need to find this clip for you just to show that Joe has not changed. Is it the Porygon one? Yeah, if you have it, please.
Oh, the Stampter one.
Yeah. Don't say anymore. I want Mark to see it in its full glory. I don't know whether anyone clicked it. Maybe no one clicked it. Oh, you don't have it? Okay.
I mean, to be fair, guys, we didn't need custom to actually win that. Like, we didn't have to custom to win that game. We also had Electro Radar into Cynthia to try and find 2 E-powers to win. So, you know, it was a lucky draw, but it wasn't mandatory.
Just one of those, isn't it? One of those,
But when it happens, it's Bants, obviously.
Yeah. That's all it was. It wasn't necessary, but it happened. And therefore...
I cut Mew 3 from Pikarom. That boy testing. As good as it is to acrobike away energy cards, I think it's still best to Viridian away a Tina first, so that I have better chance of drawing into Inkay off the acrobike. Like, it's making my discard choice worse for acrobike, but making the fine, like, selection a stronger card. See? Genius. So our Ultra is currently... Oh, wait, this isn't playing Ultra. This is just the baby build. So we know he plays Zapdos, so we absolutely have to get this Inkay out. That's a fabulous acrobike. It's a bit Monka-esque that we have to skateboard our Mew, because he probably wants to already kill the Mew, so that's a bit of a worry, but... At least Mew is here. If he Voltners for a custom catcher here, I'm very scared. Oh no, there goes Mew. Pretty good turn.
Okay, I'm back with great gifts. Great gifts of Joe and his ways.
And his ways. How dare you.
That feels good. Let me... I might tweet this clip. This clip is just incredible. I've never looked so angry at someone in my life.
Upper Left Games, thanks so much for the follow, dude. I'm playing 3 Tinas, yeah. Because you never really want to commit Bull Search into a Tina. So you just want to find it early to get a manual attachment on it in almost every game. So just having the 3 Tinas helps that a little bit. I don't have as many alternate attackers. Like, I'm playing 3 Giratina, 1 SB Deoxys, 1 Meowstic. So... Cut Tina for a stamp.
There you go, Mark. Enjoy that.
I'm going to quickly watch it. Oh, he killed Inkay? Underplayed. This card is nuts.
Yeah.
But I'm
I would
hoping
definitely
Stamp is not
concur with
underplayed.
that.
Wait, I need to... How do I want this damage?
I can't see the board state, but
It had an escape board, but I still don't think
Okay.
that's right.
okay.
What's the path here? I think it's just going to be trying to like Espion one of these down.
See you later, Forgiven Relief. Thanks for joining us.
So, he is 3 attacks away from winning the game always, and we are technically 2 attacks away from winning if the spell tag goes off. So I think we can still win. A casual Joe. That's the reaction to the clip. Why'd you just hear Pablo's voice? I was watching that clip myself. I just like hearing Pablo's voice. On demand. I
Pablo,
demand to
talk
hear
to
it.
me.
The session was pretty good to watch. I'm glad. I'm glad. Something's bugged. Cool. We'll try again. That's the kind of excuse Taunt gives me in a losing position. Oh dear. Just say in real life your cards are bugged. I'm pretty sure as long as Cynthia gets us a bull search, we were in good shape to win there. The only awkward thing was we didn't have Stellar Wish on our side to try and like get over the line towards the end, when he would have inevitably stamped us. Finding Bull Search is really strong off the Stellar Wish. Also, any Viridian is a great draw, so I'll Stellar Wish. That is amazing. Now we can Lily for 6. Mew is in here. Not that it mattered last game. Oh, we can Lily for 7. My bad. He could easily Zapdos out this Jirachi on 1. I'm gonna toss a Judge here. Because we're already holding Switch, I don't mind putting down this other Stellar Wish and just going for it. Sure. A Cynthia, just what we needed with this hand. People can keep conceding when you see Latios GX in the discard pile with a Mew 3. I'm sure it does have that effect on some decks.
Mm.
So he chose not to get an energy card. So his hand's already full of them. There's only 2 situations where I wouldn't take an energy off this Viridian. If I already had 2 more energies in that hand, or if I have to custom catcher for draw. So he must have 2 more energies in his hand. Or he's trying to custom catch a draw. The Votner means he does have the 3 energy cards, unless he's going to continue to choose to say no. Oh, he takes an energy off this one. Okay, I guess it didn't matter either way. Stadium Nav for Thunder Mountain. He's going to try and blitz on 1 again by the looks of things. He can com for Coco Prism, and he's already got Thunder Mountain in play and Dedenne, so it's looking pretty solid. Oh, he's playing Ray. Nice. Oh, he's going to Zap instead. I guess this is a more conservative play. I'm glad we put the second Jirachi down now, because we pretty much needed that. Thanks for the follow, Maltrab. That is awesome. Okay, so Malamar's very good, obviously. We'll do these things. That's a great treasure. Would I rather discard an energy card or a Giratina? An energy means I could get an energy on another Giratina just by benching it. I don't really need the damage on anything. So I think I'm going to get rid of an energy here. What are the top 5 decks in Standard? I can do you one better and give you the top 10. Treasureway Judge. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, okay, it was a meme answer. Okay. I follow you. Is the top 10 vid on the channel? Yeah, it is.
That's exactly where it is.
What's the Mimikyu? It's the copycat Mimikyu. It's just the promo artwork that's actually in standard. I tried to have it in the deck to confuse less people, but I think it's confused more people. By having it in the deck, I'm proving that it's in rotation, but people don't know what the card is. So yeah. I just can't win. So he's going to try and Cynthia towards Coco Prism or E-Switch. E-Switch it is. Just play the other Mimikyu. Putting it on a non-tag team is really good for us. I think this is best for the Espeon Deoxys line. So I'll put it here. I'll still try and develop Mew this turn if I can. Also, a Counter Stadium would be pretty good. I probably don't actually need spell tags anymore. Taking a comm, how does it help me though? It doesn't help me, so... Just getting rid of one's a bit aggravating. No Mew, but we do find Counter Stadium, which is good. Am I going to get rid of anything? Could get rid of Lily here. I don't hate it. We're trying to work towards 2 treasures, a Mew or a comm. We have a 7-card dig with Bike Rachi. Find it immediately, but Esper. Oh no, not Esper. Okay. So the decision is, can we win if we get tag bolted? To tag bolt us, he needs to turn attach triple E-switch next turn. So I think it's actually worth keeping the Esper here. Because Esper is usually part of our game plan. We can still have the second chance of getting it, which we flop on, but I'm just going to grab this to play around labs. There's also the opportunity of me putting down this Inkay. Let's think about the values of this.
Right, I've got some stuff to do before release at 7 PM, so I'm going to head off for a little bit.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll be back a little bit later on.
I like it.
Alrighty. See you later, stream.
See ya.
See you later, Bernard. Bye.
It's pretty unlikely for him to tag bolt us here, but I think we still are okay if he does. Fingers crossed. The hand is looking relatively well equipped for it. How's it going, Nick? Can't play Pokemon. You good, dude? How am I enjoying full-time coaching and content creating? I'm enjoying it. Because I've moved into this new house and I have to pay rent now, I am doing 3 hours a day bookkeeping. But it's still pretty chill. So Esper this turn is looking insane. This is like the best time to play Pokemon as well. Like when it's everything's fresh and stuff, it doesn't feel like a chore like ever. There are times when it can feel like a chore, but it's just like a good time at the moment. Let's pop that. I need to advertise my coaching more, to be honest. I could be doing more coaching. Sniped. Here comes Stamp. What are my rates? £18 an hour. What's my favourite Whimsicott? Porygon Z build. I don't think the Welder build has enough damage output when a Whimsicott dies. Porygon Z leans into Toy Box a bunch, and like you can lose off of getting Reset Stamped out of Toy Box sometimes, but affordable Pog. I should add it to the YouTube videos a lot more. Something that I don't do enough. Thanks for the follow, Matt Lax, 1992. That's rad. So we are Espeon Deoxys GX attack away from game. Cynthia is a fabulous draw. Seems like Com's one of our outs, so I should still do this first. We're super likely to get a Malamar, so I wasn't bothered about missing a turn attachment, like potentially off the Viridian. Just thinning a card was more important. Let's see. So lucky. Plonk. Yeah, with the Esper, the matchup is a lot easier. They basically need to play scoop ups. Worlds was tomorrow, what would I take? Pika Rom. Pika Rom. Oh. So Pandage, how's it going? It's been a while. Was Jack playing Esper? Yeah, I think he was. always first. We are so lucky. How's the Playtesting Reshi matchup? Playtesting is favoured, from my experience. This doesn't feel very good. I probably should have got rid of one Naga and then just manually attached to this. Probably a bit of a mistake there. Ooh, ugly. Ugly hand. Welcome to Darkbox. Have I tried out Dustox Lock? No. I think Mareep Sleep Lock is stronger than Dustox Lock. Do I play Beat Up Sneasel? No, I play the other Sneasel. Sneaky Smash. Would I consider one Hooper GX in Darkbox? If I played more switching cards, probably. I bet you like Darkbox, Mr. Quaggers. I actually really dislike Darkbox. I think it's terrible. Same list from the top 10. This is trying Super Scoop Ups, so no, it's different. If it was the list from the top 10, we'd have 3 Poipole, 2 Sneasel right now. Rayquaza in Darkbox? No, bench space too tight. Darkrai Prism's enough of that type of thing. Oh, we got wrecked. Supporter? Even got rid of my Super Scoop Up. Oh, Darkbox, oh, you came and you gave me a dead hand. And then I sent it away, oh, Quackbox. This deck is terrible. So whenever anyone tells you Darkbox is the best deck in format, just remember this game. Remember my bad list. Okay, Ben, you keep telling yourself that. Keep telling yourself that it's me in the list and not the deck itself. Sure, that's fine. Is it a new mic? No, it's the same mic. BK Sting, thanks for the follow. It's just in a better position now. I get to have it like a lot closer to me. Whereas previously I had it like coming through the screens and it was a bit further away. So I've got it at a better angle now just because I've got a better desk for it. That kind of thing, I guess. So you play Tech Grass. Oh, Dark Box. You are a trap. Do not get lured into the trap that is Dark Box. It was a sad concede. The thing is, Dark Box is on a power level that puts it, like, at tier 1. It's just, it has inconsistencies. Like, it's super strong, it just has to work. You know? Is this a Dedenne hand? I think it is. Seeing as though next turn we would probably just have to do that play anyway, we can do it now. It's annoying that we have prized our other Dedenne, so we can't push into the Beast Ring turn as easily, but we get super rewarded for this play, which is amazing. We have Dragnag in deck, so I could spend treasure to draw 3, or I could just, if Ultra Space sticks, we can just get that for free and draw 3 cards. Trying to get custom value by the looks of things. Okay, that's a bit frustrating. Mildly upsetting. I think it's the first time I've seen this in his list. Is that the change he made? Rah, is he blind Stormy Windsing? Man, Clive makes some weird plays. He grabbed a Ray to keep, when he could have just grabbed a Zero Aura to bench. Don't you wish I kept that welder now, huh? Clive works in mysterious ways. By the looks of things, yes. His hand size is pretty big. It's not unrealistic to think he could Stadium Nav, Prism Star Stadium attach. But his hand size is also like so strong. The only thing about his hand is that he doesn't have lightning energies in there. By the looks of things. The Bursting Burn may not be wrong. We're not ready to go Beast Rings yet. Because our hand sucks. Was keeping the Naga greedy there. Keeping this Nag may have been greedy over the Welder. I got a little bit greedy there. I'll admit it. I'll be the first to admit it. Do I play customs? Yeah, of course I do. So the Volkner played what? Sorry, we played around Volkner, getting him Stadium Nav attach. Oh, he did have a bunch of energy in his hand. He just chose not to like Dene dig for some reason. It's weird that he chose to. Oh wait. He got the radar off the Volkner. Okay, so that's why. That's why. Remember that Rayquaza that he drew? He's just binning it now. Clive works in mysterious ways. Oh, huge. That's huge. Now the hand's starting to shape up a bit better. Oof. Oof. You have no idea what Pokemon are on the bench? 2 Pikaroms, Zeraora, Dedenne, and Choo Choo. How's it going, Heavy Tortoise? You good? Oh, Pog. This is such a bad prize to take. It's just going to make us weaker to stamp. I think we just chill. We've played a bunch of ReshiZard today, but Clive is also streaming, and he asked for some games, so we're having some games. OmniPoke, incredible. You can't go to Sheffield or Berlin in September? No, that's a real shame. Classic clickbait from OmniPoke. We will stalemate for a bit longer. The board state hasn't changed enough. Ram 2042. Thanks so much for following. So he's activating rings. He went to Choo Choo. Pretty sure we have to play around tag switch, tag bolt. I think he's trying to mask it, right? Wonder Rings to Dragnag? Yeah, I should have. I made a mistake. I saw it too late. Q Factory is glowing. Click it. So he goes stamp kill. We have one welder left in deck. To close the game. Oh, no stamp. So we have a guaranteed win, right? I can play welder if I have no cards, right? Can I? I should be able to, right? I'm pretty sure I can. If this isn't highlighted right now, I'm very sad. Okay, good. Snipe! Nice. Yeah, it's the same as Kukui. Yeah, I figured. It's just PTCGO scares me. I could also have welded to a Blacephalon. But where's the fun in that, man? I didn't have to discard the clown. Oh, yeah, I had to discard the clown to draw welder. Correct. I didn't have welder in hand. I had to drag nag for it. Muting the archive. Yeah, that's why we're playing the copyright-free track today. Because I want to monetize YouTube. Haha. Hi, YouTube. Feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. No, I wasn't in hand. My last two cards in deck were Ditto Welder, and then we Dragon Nagged into game. Look at this greedy boy. I'm a greedy man. Evil Admonition worth running in Dark Box? No, you are clunky enough. He's changed deck. What does Poison do for us? If it stays active long enough, it can be one less energy for us. We are not paid actors. He's going to think we top deck that Dedenne, when really, we played Disciplined into another awful hand. Well, I will have to custom catch her for 2 cards. If he wants to 50-50 to activate B-String, that's fine by me. I don't mind benching this, even, to draw more off Lily. The pack's alive! Time to go offline. Awesome. Cool. It's a 5-hour loop royalty-free song? No, it's a 2-minute YouTube royalty-free song that I am playing on loop. We a Cellar Sword deck now, boys! Apparently so. You got 2 quests as legendaries? Was one of them the Shaman quest? That's the only card I care about. The Shaman quest seems busted. I hope it wasn't Paladin and Warrior. Those would be the quests to avoid, I think. Mage and Warrior? Those are also quests to avoid, I think. Sorry. So close. There's actually only 1 or 2 good quests this expansion, I think. The Rogue one and the Shaman one look really good. Am I going to Brazil in November? I don't think so. If they ask me to commentate, I'll definitely go, but I don't think I'll be attending as a player. What's he playing? He's playing lots of rainbow cards. He's playing a mixture of Ultra and Tina Chomp by the looks of things. Wow. That is nuts. We're going to draw so many cards here. I think I start with a Welder. We have our other 2 Blacephalons, so I can pitch this one quite happily. Clive doesn't care about consistency. Come on now, we're all friends here. Don't do him like that. Quite a decent amount of cards drawn. We drew 9 and cheated an energy into play as well. Do I have a spicy Pika on this for the open? Not really. My Pika Roms are just boring. So far Clive has had to throw away 2 customs and his stamp just to try and stop bricking. That's pretty much how I see Malamar. We're just seeing it in action. What do I think of copycat in current meta? Bad. Boring is fine. Copycat is good in one deck. I'll agree to that. And we both know the one. What do I think of ReshiZard? I think it has more exaggerated good matchups and more exaggerated bad matchups than regular Blounds. Regular Blounds has more 60-40s, and ReshiZard takes fat L's and can overkill things with like 700 damage if it has to. So the wins are better, the losses are worse. Therefore, it's probably a worse deck. You'd rather give yourself a chance in some situations. Just like we are here. We're giving ourselves a great chance. Whoops. Monk. Copycat is good in the binder. Just let loose, forehead. Decent amount of energy drawn. Yeah, decent amount of energy drawn so far. So, let's start counting out, shall we? If we count Blacephalon as a good draw. We have 19 good draws. I think. Ultra Space is also good draws. 22 good draws. Good draws. Hey, that counted as one of our 22. Busted. Didn't lose the game. The Giratina guy makes you unhappy because you love all the other one prizer decks. Yeah, Malamar's pretty much a gatekeeper for every other non-GX deck. He goes, lol, you probably can't beat me, so I am the only non-GX deck that matters. If everyone just scoops to wheezing on ladder, will they get the hint? No, they'll think their deck is busted. They'll be like, oh yes, I'm grinding so much lightning bolts. I'm bloody loving this. Fast. I've got the best lightning bolt accumulating deck in the format. And I attribute this lightning bolt to wheezing. Joe, stop. I'll keep Cherish in hand just in case I need to Dene. This is a bit of an oof to Dene. All his energy are committed here, though. So we'd have to... Yeah, I think Mind Blown's fine. Don't think I need to bench anything. Saved. Round 2. Do I like the new set Poipole? No, I still like poisoning things. Two golden legendaries so far. Pog. Golden. Stealthily playing around. Oh, he put damage here. I'd like to punish that with custom catches if I could. Do we have all 4 Blounds? Oh, we are very far from having all 4 Blounds in the deck. Okay. So we'll just burst this turn and try and develop more Inkays. Not Inkays, Poipoles. Oh, jeez. Okay. 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 Viridian, finally we can start bidding all these fire energies, that's all we found. Dude, where's my Poiple? What a fiesta game. He's attacking with a GX, Pog! I don't think he should ever attack with the GX here, by the way. I think this is almost always wrong, but I thank you for it. Oh, look! We still have Cherish Ball, we still have Ultra Conversion, we can still draw a lot of cards even though we're just drawing 3. Oh my god, that's so bad. That's so bad for us. Yikes. We'll pack it up if he's able to find a Tina Chomp here. Last Blown in bottom 2 prizes as well. Is Jim Jam still the emoji? Jim Jam's still there. There's also Quag Brick and a few other things. See, this is why you should have done it the other way around, because now I have 2 turns of of potential B strings, and I whiffed the first time around, so you know. Mike SWFT, thanks so much for following. There we go. Get him. These are all amazing outs off of Reset Stamp. Except for this card. Oh, I do lose to Ultra Necrozma. You're right. He plays Split, though. Maybe I get away with it. You're right, Ben. That was really bad. No, I mean, I would lose to the Ultra by benching this anyway, right? So benching the Poipole was also losing me the game. Also, we know he plays Split, so I'm more inclined to think he would only play one. If I was against only Ultra, though, I shouldn't have done it. Oh no, he can GG end. Crumbs. But then there's still B-String. We have one energy left in deck. We can win with gusting one of these, though. How do I move my guy? I cannot. I can't move the guy, right? Can I deck him out? 5, 6, 7, 10 energy cards. How many switches has he played? He's played 2 switch. Is me decking him out my best win con here? Polymerization, thanks so much for the sub, dude. He's played 10 energy in 2 switches. Deck out maybe the win con. So I still need to have more cards left in deck than him, but I always have Cynthia, so I always will. I should have bursting burned anyway, right? I should have burnt anyway, right? I should have burned it anyway, right? But we still lost. GG end got us. Did I overcommit towards GG end? Can I have spread my energy any better? If I just kept one energy on my Psychic Naga, we would have won, right? I could have just... Oh no, because I couldn't move the Blown. That was pretty sick, though. Whoa, he plays 4? What? What? He plays 4? What? No! No! He plays 4? What the... No way, dude. No way. He has space for 4 Switch in a list that plays Ultra and Tina Chomp and spell tags. Crumbs! Crumbs! We almost had him. We almost had him. I guess he's playing 1 energy of each as well then, right? That's intense. That was super fun. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream there. Thanks for watching though. And it'll be back on YouTube if you missed any of it and have joined late. So, yeah. That was fun. ReshiZard did pretty badly today. Obviously, towards the end of the stream, I was just playing against Clive and playing all sorts of different decks. But against Jack, it did pretty poorly against Pika. It did win 1 Mally, but also lost 1. So, yeah, that was interesting. So, yeah. Yeah, this will be back on the YouTube later on tonight, so hope you enjoyed, guys. And I'll be back tomorrow and try and find more people to play test against. So, yeah, cheers.